Hello, my dear young minds. How are you all? I hope you all are really very well. Okay, so in our today's class, we are going to start our chapter number 10. See, the name of this chapter is Ozymandias. What is the meaning of Ozymandias? Actually, it is a very strange word, Ozymandias. What is the meaning of Ozymandias? Ozymandias is a Greek word. Okay, it is a Greek word and it means Pharaoh. Now, what is the meaning of Pharaoh? Pharaoh are the Egyptian rulers who ruled in Egyptian civilization. Okay, it means ultimately king. So, the real meaning of Ozymandias is king. Okay, now come with me and let's see the poem. Nothing is stable in this world. Everything is subject to change and decay. Absolutely right. We are human beings. It means we are mortal. Okay, everything which is present on our planet earth, they are going to destroy at some point of time. So that's why the poet is saying that nothing in this planet earth is stable. Everything will go, okay, everything will be destroyed at some point of time. Time does not spare even the king of kings. So the most strongest thing present on our planet earth is time. Time does not spare even the king of kings. Now, who is king of kings? Pharaohs. Okay. Egyptian pharaohs are considered as the king of king. Okay. So you can see, my dear student, time, the most strongest element present on our planet earth. Okay. It destroyed even the pharaohs, and pharaohs are considered as king of king. The statues carved in stone, marbles, etc. do remind the world about them. But with the passage of time, these statues also get shattered and the world gradually forgets them. Absolutely right. Is Pharaohs present at this time? No, absolutely not. Because Egyptian civilization was destroyed. Even every civilization of this earth is destroyed. But their remnants are present. Okay, their remnants are presented in front of us in the form of this grand or giant statues. Okay, so here you can see this is the introductory phase of this poem. Here, poet is wanted to say that nothing on this planet Earth is stable. Everything is going to be destroyed at some point of time. The most important element is time. Time destroy each and everything. Okay, to reconstruct everything. Okay, now I met a traveler from an antique land who said two vast and trunkless legs of stone. So the poem starts with that poet. Okay, so the poem starts with that the poem met a traveler from a antique island. Now, what is the meaning of antique? Antique means a very special thing. Okay? A very special thing, or we can say only one thing. Okay, the thing which is present only one, called as antique. Like antique items, like some precious stones, some precious piece of jewelries, some precious fabrics are called as antique. Okay, so poet is saying that while traveling, okay, when I was traveling to Egypt, this whole poem is based on Egypt. Okay, so when I was traveling to the land of Egypt, I met a traveler. Okay, who said, and that traveler told me that two vast and trunkless legs of a stone stand in the desert, near them on the sand. Here you can see the picture of the pharaohs, okay, but a broken piece of picture. Okay, here two legs. So that traveler told me that I have seen, okay, I have seen two vast and uh, trunkless leg, which is made up of stone, and they are standing still in the desert. Okay, they are standing still in the desert, near them on the sand. And what is the meaning of desert? Desert means an area which is full of sand. Okay, half sulk a shattered visors lie whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command. Okay, and here the traveler is describing about the statue. Okay, and in what way he was describing the statue? He was saying that there was two piece of giant legs are present. Okay, and visors like whose frown, and now the body is broke. Okay, the body is broke down in two parts. Okay, the body is broke down in two parts, and if I talk about his facial expression, his lips are just like wrinkled up. Now, what is the meaning of wrinkled up? Due to the age, our skin started contracting. Okay, so that's why the lips of this lips of this statue are contracting or shattering. Okay, tell that its sculpture well those passions read, which yet survive stamped on this lifeless things. Okay, now the traveler is saying to me that, okay, the sculpture was very good. Okay, who made just a giant piece of statues. Okay, and those giant piece of statues are standing tall in the desert area, which are surviving. Okay, those statues are surviving each and every seasons. Maybe it is summer season, winter season, or rainfall season. These statues overcome all the problems caused by the climatic conditions which prevail in Egypt. Okay, now the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. So the hands of the sculptor who have made them, okay, and the heart which feed those statues, and on the pedestal these words appear. Okay, now those statues are now speaking. Okay, so here you can see, my dear student, first of all, this poem start when poet is narrating this poem, that once I was traveling to Egypt, okay, and when I was discovering the Egyptian civilization, the grand Egyptian civilization, a traveler said that in the middle of the desert area two giant legs statue are standing. Okay, and if I narrate the appearance of that statue is broken into two parts. Okay, first part belong to its lower portion, maybe it means its leg portion, and the second portion it contains his head, his face, okay, and his lips are appeared as wrinkled because it shows that due to the age our skin is the skin of that statue started contracting. Okay, now my dear student, here question comes, who's that statue? Okay, that statue belong to whom? That statue belong to Ozymandias. Okay, that statue belong to Ozymandias. Now the statue is discovering, now the statue is describing about himself. Okay, till now narrator is describing. Okay, but now narrator is describing about the statue in the words or in the voice of that statue. Okay, he is saying that my name is Ozymandias, king of kings. Look on my work, ye mighty and despair. Nothing besides remains round the decay. So the statue is giving introduction of himself that my name is Ozymandias. Once upon a time, I was considered as the king of king. Okay. Hmm? And why Ozymandias is considered as the king of king? Because Ozymandias is a Greek word referring to Pharaohs. Okay. So my name is Ozymandias. Once upon a time, during my reign, I was considered as a king of kings. Okay, I was the king of the whole king. The whole king bow down in front of me, bow down their head in front of me in respect. Okay, but right now you can see me, ye mighty and this. But right now you can see, okay, you can see my condition. Even Almighty God didn't give His protection to me. Okay, right now you can, once upon a time I was considered as a very great king, but right now you can see my condition. Right now you can see my condition. Okay, Almighty God didn't forbidden me. Okay, nothing besides remain round the decay. Okay, and why Almighty God didn't give His protection to me? Because time is the most healing element, and as well as time is the most destructible element. Okay, so in my case time act as destructible element. Okay, no, nothing, okay, nothing remain in this world. Okay, nothing remain in this world permanently. Okay, time vacates everything. Okay, time removes each and everything from the surface of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level stands stretched far away. So time erased, okay, time erased my memory from the minds of the people. Okay, only my statue is remaining here, but now you can see my statue is already broken. Okay, so this poem is written by Percy Bysshe Shelley. So my dear student, the main theme of this poem on which this poem is based, that time. Okay, time is the most powerful thing, okay, which God has given us. So that's why we need to respect our time. And time, okay, and time doesn't do differentiation between the things. Maybe you are a king or maybe you are a beggar. Okay, it doesn't matter. Time is not going to, okay, time is not going to remove you. Okay, time is not going to remove you from your time. Okay, means if this era belongs to you, if this era belongs to Ozymandias, okay, then time always favored Ozymandias. But right now, after his death, you can see time changed. Okay, time changed. Right now, time is not favoring Ozymandias. Okay, so the main theme of this poem is that time always change. Time is not going to stop for anyone. Okay, anyone. Time is not going to stop for anyone. Even time continuously changes. Okay, it is a continuous process. Okay, so this is all in this poem. Now come with me and let's see the keywords which we have seen in this chapter, or sorry, in this poem. Antique. Now what is the meaning of antique? Referring to something old or ancient. Antique means something very old and ancient. Vast, extremely large or immense. Vast means a very large piece of area. Trunkless, lacking the main body or trunk. Trunkless means having a body without a body, okay, a body part but without having main part. Visage, a person's face or facial expression. Visage means your facial expression. Half sunk, partially burned in the ground or sand. Half sunk means you are partially buried deep under the earth. Shattered, broken into pieces. Shattered means when you feel just like, oh my god, I'm feeling shattered now, I'm feeling broken into pieces. Frown, an expression of displeasure or unhappiness. Frown means whenever you are feeling that you are not happy right now. Wrinkled, having small folds or lines on the surface, often due to age or stress. Okay, whenever you are aging or whenever you are taking too much stress, fine lines are started coming on your face. It's called as wrinkled. Sneer, a facial expression of contempt or snore, often shown through a raised concern of the leaf. Sneer means a facial expression. Okay, whenever you are raising the corner of your lip, okay, it means you are showing the sneering feeling. Stammered, marked or impressed with a particular characteristic. Stammered means whenever you are marking someone on the basis of their characteristic. Mocked, ridiculed or imitated in a scornful or derisive manner. Mocked means whenever you are mocking someone, okay, whenever you are making joke of anyone. Pedestal, a base or support on which something stands like a statue. Pedestal means it is a base on which statues are usually constructed. Colossal, extremely large in size or scale. Colossal means a very large area. Okay. So, my dear student, in this way, we have completed our chapter number 10. Okay. Now, what you have to do, my dear student, you have to just go thoroughly through this chapter, revise all the lines given in this chapter and try to understand, okay, because this chapter gives us a very good moral lesson, okay, and try to complete all the exercise based on this chapter. Now I'm taking leave and going to meet with you all in our next class with a new chapter. Till then, my dear students, you have to take very good care of yourself. Bye.